So what you want to do is you want to think about that ideal client or that ideal person. And you go, what would be, forget you for a second, what would be the Twitter account? This also goes for newsletters or any platform. What would be the thing that if that person saw these 3, 5 tweets post, they're like, I got to follow this. Or they saw an issue of this newsletter, they'd be like, I got to subscribe to that. What is that person trying to figure out? So if that person is most likely they're interested in stories about what other similar marketing directors are doing, success stories, case studies, whatever. Now, some of that can be things that have nothing to do with you that you just find, but some of it can also be work that you've done. Right.
Mhm.
So that's where you come into it, right? Case studies and whatever. And it can be both on the macro of this person hired me and here's all the different things that we're doing to help them. Here's what we did with them last month. But it can also be on the micro. This person hired me because they needed a logo. And here's how we approached it. I've worked with dozens of marketing directors, and here are the mistakes that I always see them make. Or here are the questions that every marketing director should ask when they're trying to come up with a new logo. So there's a difference that is the subtle difference between your expertise to help them, but not just going, oh, hire me to do your logo.
And
If
I
you're
don't
going to
want to be
make
a
money,
designer that's here's how to design a better logo because they're not a
right.
designer. But so the other part of my business is I started doing these web design audits where I've done half a dozen of them and it's
Yep.
doing really well and very rewarding to break down a site and be like, here's what could be better about your design. Here's how it could be
I
more
love that.
impactful. So I think there's a lot of like lessons in that might attract, if I'm able to take that and turn it into
Absolutely.
content.
And you can also offer, so the same way you've probably seen me, or maybe you've seen me on Twitter, I do what I call micro coaching.
Mm,
So do the same thing. So if you go on there and you go, hey, and I don't mean like you're going to spend hours and hours doing it. That's why I
yeah,
call it micro, right?
yeah,
But you go, hey, I have an expertise in landing. I'm making this up. I have an
yeah.
expertise in landing page design, not copy, but landing page design. Reply with your landing page. I'll take a look and give you a suggestion to improve it. That's easy and really effective social content.